Today is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023, and this is Sliced, Article 6.2. Buckle up, it's showtime. In late September, we wrote an in-depth analysis of Article 6.2 of the Paris Agreement and how it could impact host countries, buyer countries, and carbon credits. Brief reminder, Article 6.2 sets the stage for a decentralized framework for carbon emissions trading between countries, allowing one country, the host, to transfer emissions reductions or removals achieved through approved carbon credit projects to another country, the buyer, helping the buyer meet its emissions reduction goals. In the 7 weeks since publishing that article, there has been a steady flow of activity related to Article 6.2, prompting the need for a brief reevaluation of the topic. Norway signed 2 separate Memorandums of Understanding, or MOUs, with Indonesia and Senegal respectively. In both situations, the Global Green Growth Institute, via their Designing Article 6 Policy Approaches program, helped facilitate the agreements. The DAPA program is also assisting Morocco and Vietnam with pilot policy approaches. Senegal has also been preparing a national legislative package for engagement in Article 6.2 and has signed additional MOUs with Japan and Switzerland. Currently, it has 2 Article 6.2 projects moving forward. In Paraguay, President Santiago Peña enacted a carbon credit bill. The new law establishes a carbon credit registry and addresses concerns related to corresponding adjustments for credits sold abroad, preventing double counting of emissions reductions as outlined in Article 6. Argentina approved the National Strategy for Carbon Market Utilization, which sets up a framework to encourage the adoption of carbon markets, paving the way for potential Article 6.2 implementation. Zambia, guided by the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment, has introduced enhanced guidelines for the efficient approval of government-backed carbon credits trading under Article 6. Since December 2022, the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment has processed 39 applications for Article 6 carbon credit projects, reviewed 30 of them, released 10 letters of no objections, and issued 1 approval letter. The 1 approval letter is for the Consolidated Farming Cafu Sugar Project, focused on generating renewable electricity from sugar bagasse. The project is receiving support from the German government's SPAR 6C program, which also aids stakeholders in Colombia, Pakistan, and Thailand in preparing for carbon transactions under Article 6. Aside from this project, SPAR 6C has received 26 project proposals spanning sectors like renewable energy, energy efficiency, waste management, forestry, and agriculture. And just last week, Carbon Standard and Registry Gold Standard announced a significant move, designating carbon credits from a Rwandan biomass-fired cook stove project as good to go for Article 6 use. The government of Rwanda issued a letter of authorization, marking the first public recognition of Article 6 approval for credits issued to an independent standard. The Rwandan government has pledged to implement a corresponding adjustment, indicating that the emission reductions will no longer be considered in fulfilling the country's obligations in its nationally determined contribution under the Paris Agreement. Well, that is a lot of climate action in just 7 weeks' time. So, what does all of this mean? First, the effective global collaboration promoted by the Paris Agreement is working. If pursued independently, without such collaboration, achieving our global net zero emissions target by 2050 is an unattainable feat. Just ask Dr. William Nordhaus, champion of climate clubs. Second, capable and knowledgeable groups such as the Integrity Council for the Voluntary Carbon Market, the Voluntary Carbon Markets Integrity Initiative, GGGI, and the SPAR 6C program are available and eager to assist countries requiring expertise and guidance in navigating the complex arenas of the carbon market, project development, and carbon trading, all while safeguarding national goals and interests. Third, Article 6.2 is steadily becoming a reality. While the UN Article 6.4 supervisory body works on refining the global Article 6 carbon market details, which is anticipated readiness in 2025 or 2026, a coalition of proactive nations, project developers, and financiers are seizing the opportunity and making progress. As champions of smart climate finance, we welcome all of this activity. Projects generating carbon credits, constructed with integrity by experienced project developers boasting successful track records, approved and traded by well-prepared governments, and supported by market experts with positive intentions, serve as a powerful tool for moving finance, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, strengthening local communities, and restoring and protecting precious ecosystems.